Now that we have recorded some audio, we've done some minor editing, now let's add some music or a jingle behind it. Down in the lower right hand corner, you'll see this loop icon. It says view or hide the loop browser. So I'm going to click on that loop and it brings up this window here. Now that I've selected the loop and the browser window is open, I'm going to actually look at this third, make sure you have this third icon clicked. That's podcast sounds. And let's just look at a few of these. You can click on all effects, jingles, sound effects, and so on. Let's just look at the jingles. You have 200. That's all the effects. There are 23 cinematic. So if I just clicked on the cinematic, then down below here, and I can adjust this by grabbing this little part of the window there. If I wanted to listen to it, I can double click and just single click to stop. So if I didn't like that one, just continue to look. You can also see how long they are. Broadcast news short. I'll double click. Okay, so if that's the one that you like, you can simply click on it and drag it to your project. I'm going to put it right with the jingles. I'm going to put it way at the beginning. You can, of course, grab it and push it around wherever you want, but I'm just going to leave it right there. Now here's what I want you to notice. I'm going to click on the loop browser to close this window so I have more space. Now let's say I wanted this music to play at the beginning, but I don't want to be talking yet. So what I can do is I can just push my audio of me talking around a little bit. So now what happens here at the beginning is I have my broadcast news short starting to play, and then I'll start talking. Let's hear how that sounds. I'll click Z to go back to the beginning of my GarageBand project, and I'll click the space bar to start playing. What I noticed right away is that music was very loud, and my voice wasn't loud enough. So there are some things we can do with that. If you do find that your jingle is too loud above your audio recording, what you can do is just go to the jingle and then just click on this audio here and just turn it down. Okay, let's see how that works. I'm just going to turn it way down. I'll click Z again and spacebar. This is an introduction video. Okay, that was a little bit too much. Let's turn it back up a little bit. Z to get to the beginning, spacebar. This is an introduction video to GarageBand. Okay, let's say I think that sounds okay, but I still want my voice to not quite start so early, so all I do is click on those audio pieces and Z to get back to the beginning, spacebar to play it. This is an introduction video. Alright, that's not bad. There is a difference though between iMovie and GarageBand. Currently, as of recording this video, GarageBand you do still have to save, so you have to remember to save, Command S or File Save. Let's do that to make sure we don't lose our work. Now that we have music at the beginning and some voice, let's put some music at the end. I'll click on the loop at the bottom again to bring up my browser. I still have jingles selected and cinematic, and I'm going to click on broadcast news short. I'll just drag it up here and put it there, and I'll move it here in a second. Let's close this browser window so we can see what we're doing. Push things around here, and I'm going to have this broadcast news short be way at the end of my, I see it overlaps here just a little bit because I've quit talking, so I'll put it right about there. Okay, let's listen to it. Just pull my playhead back a little bit, press spacebar. Record button again. So now I have audio music, a jingle at the beginning and at the end. Now that we're done with the audio and we've edited, we have to decide what it is we're going to do with this audio. You can share it, you can send it to iTunes, you can export the podcast to disk. In this case, then it would be compressed using the AAC encoder, or you can export it as an MP3.